Welcome back to another video here at Fiscal Voyage, and my name is Felix, and in this video we're going to talk about Iron Mountain. Iron Mountain was suggested by Jamel in a previous video of mine. Thank you, Jamel, for commenting and watching a video of mine and suggesting Iron Mountain. And in this video I'm going to provide some stock analysis of Iron Mountain. We're going to talk about the revenue, we're going to talk about net income, we're going to talk about dividend growth, we're going to talk about exactly what the Iron Mountain does. And watch towards the end of the video because I'm going to provide you with a fair value price versus its current price. So we're going to see if it's undervalued or overvalued based on today's price. So watch towards the end and I'll provide a recommendation as well if it's either buy, sell, or hold. So let's get started. All right, here's the stock analysis on Iron Mountain Incorporated, ticker symbol IRM. The company is an American Enterprise Information Management Service Company founded in 1951 and headquartered in Boston, Massachusetts. It records management, information destruction, data backup, and recovery services are supplied to more than 220,000 customers throughout North America, Europe, Latin America, Africa, and Asia as well. As of 2016, over 94% of Fortune 1000 companies use Iron Mountain for the services to store and manage their information. I've actually worked in two previous companies before, and they both use Iron Mountain for storing legal papers, storing financial papers, things like that, even storing data tapes, backups, stuff like that. So I've seen Iron Mountain at work and use their products and services for my previous jobs. So I'm very familiar with this company. If we look at fundamentals, from 2010 to 2019, revenue grew at a modest rate at 3.5%. However, net income was negative 22 million in 2010, so I couldn't use 2010 as my net income growth rate. But from 2011 to 2019, it was compounded at negative 4.8%, which is not good. And their S&P credit rating is double B minus, which is non-investment grade. It's speculative. I'm okay with this for now. I think they have quite a large debt of almost 90% debt to cap, and we'll see that in the next screen. But for now, we'll go ahead and continue. But just be aware that they have a S&P credit rating of double B minus. Operating income from 2010 to 2019 grew at 3.2%. However, the last 5-year revenue grew at 9.1%, so it's almost triple the 10-year average for of revenue growth for the past 5 years. It's almost 9%. Net income also grew at 21.4% average over the past 5 years, much better than the 9-year average of negative 4.8. And since this is a REIT, which is a real estate investment trust, we use adjusted funds from operation, or AFFO, to determine its value. And for the past 10 years, they grew AFFO at 4% rate, which is a decent rate, not great, but is okay. And they have a 4-year average of 4.4%, so it has increased a little slightly there from 4% to 4.4% for the past 5 years. Okay, we continue with the fundamentals. Last year, they had adjusted funds from operation of $2.98. Net margin came in at 6.3%, which is a pretty low net margin, which has been compressing versus 2018 of 8.6%. Debt to cap, 87%, like I mentioned in the previous slide. Currently, the company has a 10% dividend yield at today's prices, which is kind of scary and awesome at the same time, and we'll see why going forward. With a payout ratio of 82.4%, so this is based on last year earnings of $2.98. So they have, based on last year earnings, to continue paying this high dividend yield. But we'll see in the next slide. And they've been growing dividends for 10 consecutive years with a 5-year dividend growth rate of 10.4%. This is going to be decreasing substantially because the last year or two they've been increasing dividends at like 1%. So I don't see them growing 10% dividends every year, but a nice 1, 2, maybe even 3% growth going forward. They have a charter rule of 20 for REITs. You like to see a charter rule of 9 or even 8 or higher, and they have a 20 because of the current yield plus the 5-year dividend growth rate. But however, like I mentioned, the growth rate is slowing down substantially. The 5-year dividend yield average is 6.56%, and like I said, currently is at 10%. So you basically get it at a high dividend yield versus this 5-year average. And the most recent dividend increase was 1.23%. Another benefit with the company is that they actually announced a dividend payment on May 7th, I think it was. And so even during this pandemic, they've been making money and continue to pay out the dividends. So this is very promising. Future outlook, 2020, they're expected to earn $3.09, and 2021, $3.29. CFRA has a projected AFFO compound annual growth rate of 6%, and my dividend drill return model has a return of 13% annually. Currently, the company has a price to adjusted funds operation of 8.1 with a forward of 7.8, and they have a 5-year average of 11.7. So right here is a good indicator that the company is undervalued. So if we look at the fast graph, the black line is the monthly closing price, the blue is the normal PE with a price to adjusted funds from operation of 11.8, and the orange line is the earnings with a 12 price to adjusted funds operation. And you can see here is the black line is under both blue and orange lines, so it's a good indicator that it's undervalued. If we look at our fair price sheet here, CFRI has a fair price at $17, Morningstar at 25, FastGraph at 36, and Yahoo at 31. And my dividend discount model analysis at 36. Averaging out to 5, we get a fair price of $29.46. And currently you get Iron Mountain at $24.25, which means it's undervalued by 21%. And with that, I have a buying recommendation at current prices. I currently don't own shares of this company, but like I said in the first slide, I've worked for companies that has used this service from Iron Mountain, storing documents, financial papers, storage tapes, backups, and things like that. So they're still making money in this pandemic because companies are not moving their documents, so they still need to pay for those storage. The high dividend yield looks to be safe. One of the drawback is the dividend growth has slowed down dramatically, around 1% and 2%, I project going forward. And they have a S&P credit rating of BB minus, which is not investment grade, speculative. So there's really no risk in the sense of the company business for now, but in the future, maybe a lot of companies will remove their storage of documents because they're all going digital. So that's like the main risk long term. But at current prices, it is buying for the foreseeable future. I love the high dividend yield, and they're, like I said, they're paying the current yield. They announced it on May 7th, so this is promising that they're going to continue to pay out their dividends. So that's a good 10% yield. So with that, that's why I have a buy recommendation. So if you have a company you'd like to see next, please let me know the company name, ticker symbol in the comments. Thank you for watching. And if you find this video informative, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching and have a great day.